Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah, and in today's video I'll continue to see what the new BTS 2.0 has put out. I've seen that they did a performance video, so probably a little bit of choreography for Swim, which I'm excited to see what they will do. Yes, I watched the Netflix, but I feel like you can't get the full perspective of the free performance they did in partnership with Netflix. Um, because at some point there were some decisions on the recording that were quite interesting. Although fantastic anyway. Um, but I kind of want to see it, see what they did. I also know they record this performance video on a museum in Lisbon. Um, I'm not sure if it's the same one as they used on the official MV. I'm assuming so. So it'd be the Navy Museum in Lisbon. And obviously as Portuguese. That's cute. Although there's certain implications with, you know, I know, yes, we as Portuguese, the nation, did some navigations and explorations of the sea, but there's also a lot of negative things that came with that adventurous spirit. And I don't think we address it enough in Portugal, but okay. That's not here or there necessarily, but I thought it was an interesting decision to do it. I understand it from the perspective of what swim represents. So obviously it would make sense to use boats in that sense. But obviously, unfortunately, we can't forget dark sides of things, and we have to acknowledge them instead of ignoring them. So I just want to make sure I'll put that out there. That being said, I really would like to see the performance, and I don't think they will be showing a lot of the museum anyway, because the focus is not the museum, the focus is them and their performance. But yeah, I'm excited, and I think I've rambled enough. So let's do this. It might be a short video, so I just wanted to kind of record this as well. I know they have some interviews coming up. One that I'm really excited about is Epicas. So Epic High interviewing Sugar and RM. Because I absolutely love the interviews that Epic High does with a lot of groups. I think they're funny, they're intelligent, they're very grounded. So I'm excited to see what they'll do. But I might react to other ones as well. I'm not really sure, or if I'm just going to do it on my own time and not put it up on the internet. We'll see. Anyway, let's go. Oh God. Let me just lower slightly the volume. Oh, so we're getting members focus. Oh no, this is not going to bode well. Also, this outfit is killing me already. I absolutely I love black. If you can tell. It's one of my favorite colors. So sometimes seeing like the way they use black always inspires me in terms of outfit planning and stuff like that. So I'm definitely going to be paying attention to their fashion as well. Okay. This is a interesting decision. I'm wondering if there's, because I think some outfits in Korea do use the cord as well, so I'm kind of intrigued. Hmm. Probably need to go and do some. I feel like there's so much intentionality on every single detail that BTS puts into MVs, outfits, location. So yeah.
Swim, swim, water falling off your skin. Swim, swim, I could spend a lifetime watching you swim.
Oof.
Swim, this is how it all begins. Swim, swim, I just wanna dive, I just wanna dive. Bad world, gone away, I still wake up in this bad world. Name a place that I can breathe on this map world. Looking like a goody in this bad world. Bad world, don't know how to act, girl. I'm in the deep, tell me where the hell you at, girl. Oh, you ain't even gotta love me back, girl. You know.
Okay, first of all, Jimin was looking fancy and expensive as always. I just want to, like, this looks like a navy color, which is kind of interesting because obviously solo work for RM, if you think about Indigo and his tendency to like those type of colors and what represent for him, I find it very fitting that he chose to do something like this or have an outfit that is not necessarily all black. Also love balloon sleeves. Yes, please. Thank you. Oh, okay. Also, it's interesting because obviously it is a performance video, but there's not a lot of choreography as of yet, which makes sense because I do think they have so many songs that are choreography heavy that Swim can work as that tiny bit of breather in concerts. You always have to look at the big picture. And obviously, BTS concert is so high energy, they have to have songs where they do have slower moments because they need to breathe and we need them to be living. Because we also can't forget that as you age, you get tired more easily. Yes, we are young, 30 years old is young still, but your body doesn't cooperate the same way as 20s. I'm noticing that as someone is turning 36 this year. Definitely noticing a lot of more cricks and stuff like that, but it's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. Okay, let's go. Oh God, don't look at me.
You know that I'm never holding back, girl. Yeah. So easy to make it so hard. Nights like these, I just wanna get lost. Right here with the moon and the stars. I ain't gotta think.
I really like this line. Ooh. Wait, this could be a ripple. You know how waves, sometimes you get a first one and follow straight after a second one, like a ripple type of effect. Sorry. I live near, in Portugal, I live near the beach, so I love going to the beach. I love the water. But depending on, like, if you go to the north part of Portugal, you get a lot more waves. It's a lot more intense than south part. And sometimes you have like these very close tiny waves that go back to back, and you get one that rolls and followed by the other one. I don't know how to explain this. I would have to film it to show you. But why I'm mentioning this is because of this particular part of the choreography. No. Okay, let me try. So they have this. See? JK, Jimin, J-Hope, the movement. The others stay behind, like, straight. And then they do it. Okay, first of all, they all have like hanging pieces, like cord or something. It's kind of interesting. Well, I don't know for all of them because I need to check on the other ones, but I'm seeing pieces here and there. I love this outfit on Sugar. Oh my God. I've seen spoilers of this outfit and it's just, yes. Also very, very fitting. I could definitely use something similar to work. as V. V has a good sense of fashion as well.
Water so deep, water so deep. Take it off the ground, I ain't never getting cold feet. Yeah, you know me, yeah, you know me. Sitting on the shore, now I'm ready for the whole scene. I can feel the high waves coming.
Ooh, I like this.
Salt on my tongue, she's stunning. You're the only place that I wanna be. Yeah, swim, swim. Water falling off your skin. Swim, swim. I could spend a lifetime watching you swim, swim. This is how it all begins. Swim, swim. I just wanna dive, I just wanna dive. Splash, splash, drip, make waves with my two friends. Splash.
This outfit is so J-Hope. But I feel like I need to go back to this part because I love how they were like going away, then coming back. It just feels like movement of the water. But also like the journey of being alone and then have someone to watch your back in a way. It could also be something like that. I don't know. It's just, I find it so fascinating the way that people construe choreographies because they can mean multiple things, but I also like how they keep moving, like the movement of going back and forth, rotating within themselves and like changing positions without breaking formation. I like it. I feel like there's an evolution on the way. BTS was always good with choreographies, but I feel like they're trying new things in a way. Although you've seen something probably similar, not exactly the same vibe, but I feel like Black Swan, for example, had a bit of this. Um, I'm trying to think because of this change of movements. They always did that a little bit, but I don't know. It's because of they are changing positions while changing directions. That kind of reminds me a bit of choreographies from other groups that fall under the hype group. But I don't want to compare, but it just kind of reminds me of that as well because you need extreme coordination if you're changing directions while changing positions. So it just shows that they are mature, they're secure on what they're doing. It's just stunning. I mean,
You're the only place that I wanna be. Yeah, swim, swim. Water falling off your skin. Swim, swim. I could spend a lifetime watching you swim, swim, swim. This is how it all begins. Swim, swim. I just wanna dive, I just wanna dive. Splash, splash, drip, make waves with my two friends. Splash, drip, I just wanna take it across the line. Under here, it'll change the time. Baby, everything can be so sad. Turn my face from the west. I just wanna dive, I just wanna dive. Swim, swim. Water falling off your skin. Swim, swim. I could spend a lifetime watching you swim, swim, swim. Let it all begin. Swim, swim. I just wanna dive, I just wanna dive.
oof. It's so pretty. Come on. Um, also the circle while they were singing in the center, fantastic. J-Hope specifically. And then focusing on the members that are closing the song. So V and then Jin. I don't know, there's just something so soothing with this song. I've been listening the album nonstop, and I mean on repeat constantly, whenever I can, because obviously work. And yes, I can listen to music at work, but I had actually a week full of meetings, which was not great for that. But it's been quite great to be able to listen to the album and appreciate the songs. I feel like the more I listen to it, the more obsessed I am. And this song is such a technically a slow song, and yet it's so catchy. And it just stays with you. Um, I remember Um, so I got my mom into BTS, and she's a tiny army. She's more of a casual, but um, we share a bit of the love for BTS. And she actually watched the Netflix performance as well. And she's the one that actually called me to say that she watched it and she wanted to make comments about them. And one of the things that she mentioned is that it still sounds like BTS, but like a mature version of BTS, more secure, more grounded, more, you know, mature. It's just the right description. So I always thought that it was funny that my mum, that obviously watched less content that I do, was able to identify and see the differences while still recognizing that there's some familiarity to the new songs that are still pretty much feels like BTS. So I thought it was quite funny that she called me straight away because I do agree. For me, that's the perspective I have and the take that I've done with this new album. They're not the first one to, you know, they always tried with their music and their albums were never the same album from album. Um, but I do feel like some of these songs could definitely be songs that would be in other albums. I just feel like it's a more refined style of doing it. I don't know how to put it. I do feel like there's a growth in the way they approach certain songs. Um, and for me, it works. Music doesn't have to be for everyone. I feel like this album definitely works for me. And that's why I'm listening to it so much. Absolutely love the lyrics. I probably will have to do like a short video or something about the lyrics I love from each song because I have lines that I absolutely love. Already thinking about tattoos because I'd have tattoos for musics that represent something for me, and there's one in specific that it resonates and it kind of touches on something that I've been thinking about in my 20s, and then when I got to my 30s I think I felt more comfortable. So probably that'll be tattoos inspired by BTS, not just you know a BTS song, but probably something that is special to me that is also kind of reflected. I do that a lot. I have plenty of I don't have a lot of tattoos, but all of my tattoos have a bit of inspiration on music, so I think it makes sense. But yeah, this was exciting. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please keep enjoying BTS album. And I guess I'll see you guys very, very soon. Thank you so much. Bye.